you against a poor bar? That's maybe got a barn that we can stay in overnight?
I think it's not really an option, is it? What do you think, third boy?
To war!
Third boy, you fucking gotta chill, man.
Was that a yes or no?
Let's go to where you wish us to go.
Alright, I'm leading them towards the nearest tavern. I know where it is. I know where it is.
So you go. It's not too far from where you are, but it is definitely in the poor district. And outside, there's just unsavory characters everywhere. There's just like guy eating a carrot, like just. But everyone around is like really like skinny and just kind of malformed, just like a few people around are going, just like sputtering up their guts, you know. And you find your way to this.
Before we go in, I'm going to stop them and quickly just pick up some dirt from the floor and just throw it at them and be like, you got to blend in.
We're already blended in.
My fucking robes, man!
I'm a giant fucking robot.
Yeah, but you can be a giant fucking dirty ball.
I'm literally covered in fucking moss.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Castle in the sky creature.
all right. So, trying to think of a good name for the.
My fucking Pax robes!
I'm trying to think of the good name for the tavern.
The prancing pony.
Well, I was thinking something like that because Lord of the Rings reference. But the ponies around here are probably not something to go.
They're not so fancy.
The prancing phony. Oh, God.
The prancing drunkard.
Oh, I was going to say more.
The slug and lettuce. That's always a classic.
Slug and lettuce, yeah. I know.
Classic.
Oh, the lettuce and slug because,
Copyright and all that.
Oh, yeah. So you make your way to lettuce and slug, which is actually the name of the owners.
Oh my god, yeah.
Anyway, you make your way into this tavern, and it's dingy. It's not nice. It's it's clearly got a leak because there's like a bucket on the floor filled with water, and it's just like there's just water coming through the ceiling into this bucket. And the patrons here are just they just keep to themselves, but you can tell they're not up for any socializing. But the people around the bar, they're just there to spend whatever money they got, just getting wasted because living in this city is it's just the fucking worst thing in the world, to be honest, for them.
Like London.
Where's
Yeah.
London?
So, and the tavern keeper is she's like, what we're gonna get you, loves, and what's the big fucking guy having? Because I know he's not drinking beer in this establishment.
I love
lager you've got on tap, mate.
I've got Bright Haven's Bright Ale. Is that all right for you?
Yeah, that'll do.
It's not very bright, love. Just pause it. That'll be a copper piece. I think it's copper. I don't know. It's just literally just a single.
I've only got gold pieces.
Oh, if you've got plenty of gold, I'll have
It's
one.
like 10 copper to a gold.
Yeah,
100 copper.
Is it?
100 copper to a gold, 10 silver to a. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah, it's 10 copper to a silver, isn't it?
Yeah, something.
And then 10 silver to a gold.
I'm just gonna give her a gold piece and say, cover all of us with that.
Stunning.
With that, you're covered for the night. Would you like a bed as well?
Yes, please. Yes,
Kinda-
please.
She
Angel.
grabs She grabs your arm and brings you closer and goes, "Won't be giving copper gold pieces around here, love.
Woohoo.
It's a secret for now, but if anyone saw you, they'd be happier."
Fucking hell, you know.
And she ushers you to a table, and she kind of points out a table in the corner. It's kind of like shaded out of the way, but she goes, "Yeah, that's where you want to be, out of the way, especially if you've got gold pieces."
Thanks, love. You're an angel.
No, don't mention it, love. And then
I have a glass of 5W30.
Did you sell that?
I've got oil and I've got other oil. What'll that do?
I'll have one of each.
You're covered for the night, love. Here you are, and just gives you just like a fucking tub of oil.
There should be 2 tubs of oil.
Okay, gives you another tub of oil.
Perfect.
What a weird fucking bunch.
I'm just gonna go in the corner, down one whole fucking bucket. just in one fucking go. And then the other one, I'm just gonna pour all over myself. Just to like grease myself up and get my joints sort of going again.
One of the tavern patrons kind of just walking around, just sees this happen. Kind of looks at you and goes, and kind of just walks away and doesn't mention anything. He just sits at the bar.
I'm gonna trot up to the bar.
Okay.
Hi, love. Can I have a pie?
Anything for you, love. Are you with those lot in the corner?
Oh, what was the giveaway?
Well, you're the only weirdos around here, to be honest. Everyone else is just coughing or dying. You're the only ones who's not dying.
Weirdos. You know me better than that.
Oh, well. I know enough of you about you to know that you're a fucking weirdo.
I mean, true, but aren't we all?
Ain't that the truth? Have you seen Slug around?
I haven't. Is he alright?
I went out earlier and he hasn't been back since. So he was getting some pipe weed.
Oh, where from? Down Dorothy's again?
Dorothy lost her leg. Leg. Dorothy
Oh,
lost her leg.
oh, poor love.
Yeah, her son Timmy's taking over.
Oh, is it? Tiny Tim.
Oh yeah, Tiny Tim.
I know
Can't believe
everyone.
they both lost a leg. But I mean, like, at least he's been living with it longer than she has.
That's true. Well accustomed now. Thanks for the pie, lad. I'll see you soon, yeah?
Don't be a stranger.
Oh, you know me. Trot back over the table.
Oh, you're popular here, little bird. Bird girl.
Well, no, who wouldn't be a fan?
You definitely come in handy, but you're still fucking scary, man.
I do try. Can't be cute all the time.
Right.
So, I did get a little tidbit. I don't know whether it's related to what we've got going on or what,
Well,
but
anything's
Slug's
better
gone
than
missing.
Who's gone missing?
Slug.
Just at that moment, as you mentioned it, the door opens and this big orc guy kind of walks in, looks at you, goes, "You're all right, bud." He just
Fucking hell, Slug! I just mentioned you.
looks at you, goes, "You guys look like you've been through the ringer." I mean, especially him with covered in oil.
Oh, he's just here for a good time, lads. You don't need no girls for that.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, well.
I just want to tell you, I heard a high magistrate Thead is giving out these letters.
Oh,
If I were
did you?
you, If I were you, I'd stay away from him. It's bad news.
Fucking
Bad
hell,
news
man.
when the rich get into what?
You heard anything about what these letters say?
I was looking for adventurers for adventure.
It fucking
That's
was
all I know.
for a
You're
bedroom.
full of useless information, innit?
Yeah.
Useful, sorry.
There's also another thing.
Hmm.
Just down the road, down in the old chap,
Mm-hmm.
it's set up some sort of, I want to say, a hospital for the sick.
Right.
And so apparently some holy man has started up there. I don't know. He's come from far away, but he might. He's just a bit weird. We don't like him yet, right?
What's in
That isn't exactly a hard thing to happen, really.
Right. I know you're weird. I know these guys are weird. But this is a whole other kind of weird, alright? This is trouble we don't need here at Blightwater.
Wait, mate, fucking the holy man. Do you know who's the patron?
Couldn't really say. All I know is he started taking care of the sick down there, and people are going to him in droves. It's not right. It's not right. I know. It's just going to cause trouble. It's just going to cause more trouble around here. Can't be dealing with it. Also, you might want to take a look at that on his neck. You might know something about it. And then it just kind of walks off. Look. Yeah, and then you see him hand over the pipe weed to a letter behind the heart, and then just kind of goes back into the kitchen.
I just quickly shout over, "Oi, letter, found you!" No, just silence, alright, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, just a couple people look over and just go back to it. Just she just kind of looks at you like, yeah.
Right.
Holy man, is it?
I'd like to go see this holy man.
What time we looking at?
It is the time that we move.
Yeah, and what time is it? Is it like night time?
Okay, it is.
Daytime?
It is quite late. You have spent the majority of the day sleeping in an illusion, though, and you are all quite exhausted. But even though you're all full health and stuff now, but you are quite exhausted from the actual like events of the day. Um, I would say it's around 9 p.m.
Okay.
Fuck it.
I
Go to
think
bed.
If you wish to go to bed, then I can stay up and stay guard and find out more stuff.
You need to fucking stay in the room, man, because I don't trust you on your own. How the fuck you survived this long is a miracle.
That is a not very nice thing to say to me. I am very much more capable than you are aware. How many times have I saved your ass?
Like, once.
Double it.
I've saved your ass too.
You go to bed, you big grumpy little bitch. I will explore the streets. I'm
Please don't.
Fucking, he's just looking for like a fight.
Third girl, we've got to fucking lock him in the room, man.
You've got the keys.
Right, fuck it. You're coming to bed. You're coming to bed now.
No.
You fucking
Oh!
I mean, I can't help you get him up the stairs. I mean,
If you go to bed now, I will get you more oil tomorrow.
I will. And then on that note, I plonk myself down exactly where I am and power down.
And he, just so you know, as a Warforged, he does literally enter sentry mode. He doesn't sleep. He is fully conscious all night
Right, yeah.
in an unresponsive state. Fucking brilliant.
Oh fuck this shit! I'm going to bed. Walt's gonna go up and just go and get in bed.
Yeah. I mean, it's a standard room. It's not the most comfortable, but it's also the most comfortable you're going to get at this point. It's especially in this area.
It'll do.
Having seen what I assume is them both go to sleep, or at least to bed, Astrid's gonna scuttle out the bar, saying night to Lettuce and Slug, and go, and only like a couple of streets away, go to a little hovel, check everything's still okay, and make sure Seren hasn't gone anywhere.
Nice. Right. Shall we skip to the next day? Everyone is now. So next day,
Return early.
I haven't got actually any maps for this, so we're all doing this in our imagination.
Okay.
So you all return, and it's a lovely day actually. It's quite sunny. I mean, in this area, it's like it's just dreary anyway. But because it's so sunny at this point in time of the day, the light is shining off the bright rock, and like it is shining above everything. It looks absolutely magical. The white marble of the citadel is just it's a sight to behold. You can see why they call it the Holy City, especially when it's this time of day. And you can see why it was built on that rock and why it's called Bright Rock. But when you look elsewhere around, it's just kind of dreary and drab, and like again, whoever is on the street is basically freaking dying. They haven't got food, they haven't got the like clean water. They're all just coughing their lungs up. So yeah, you meet on the street outside Lettuce and Slug, and yeah, what do you want to do? Where you going?
I'll just fucking be asleep.
Yeah, it weren't bad.
How did you sleep, bird boy? If you could call it sleep.
Do you sleep?
It was satisfactory.
Did you hear anything interesting whilst you were down there?
I heard many great things.
Such as?
The way he's looking at me right now is so menacing.
One uno momento por favor.
I'm waiting for this.
Oh god.
Oh shit, I'm on Steam.
Got lasers on that old woman.
Yeah. She's firing her lasers.
I thought they were her arms and she was having a dance.
Oh.
I want that one. Point to the stall across the street.
That one or that one?
I want that one. Oh, I want that one. That's a loud keyboard.
I know.
I think it's stereo.
I have found out something quite interesting. I received my memory with keep that.
Hi.
Apparently, a guy called Jack is sleeping with Wendy's daughter. It's an absolute juicy bit of gossip. And the High Magistrate feed has another trial next week.
You're starting to sound more like a Sesame Street character.
Apparently a guy Apparently a guy called Jack is sleeping with Wendy's daughter. With great little bit of gossip, that is. The High Magistrate feed has another trial next week.
They're expecting us to die
I'd
then.
like to explore Jack and Wendy's relationship.
I really don't think that's the main issue here, mate. I think that was
How is that going to help?
probably more important to her.
But they mentioned the birds and the bees.
Mate, let me just say this, right? Jack and Wendy are good because Jack was with Jill and that wasn't going anywhere. Also, they were brother and sister, so it was just a bit weird. So I'm glad he's with Wendy, to be honest with you.
Are they blood related?
Yep.
Then that is weird.
So weird down here.
It's one of those weird towns, isn't it? Like,
Oh my god.
and just so you know about he said High Magistrate Thead has another trunk. Beth, you know this because Thead is a prominent figure in the city.
Mm.
He oversees executions.
Oh.
He is basically the judge, and jury and executioner in this city. He'll oversee an entire room and declare if something is worthy or not to live
Hmm.
in the eyes of their god.
Different type of trial.
Yeah, but when when someone gives you a letter of summons of that caliber, sometimes you just have to accept and find out what the fuck he wants. Anyway,
So nothing useful then, Robo Boy, yeah.
not really, no.
Right.
Like very hurtful little comments.
I want to go and see this healer, man. I think. I've got a good feeling about this.
What about Jack and Wendy?
We can stalk them later.
Okay. Hey, is that a promise?
If I didn't know it would break my hand, I would fucking punch you again.
It's a probability, not a promise.
These parameters are acceptable.
But so church, yeah.
Yeah, Monty, where did you say the
It's not too far away. It's like an old rundown chapel. But it's kind of become a makeshift hospital now.
Right.
Let me just. So I'm taking you're all going.
Everybody's happy with that.
We're not letting him go see Jack and Wendy for the love of fuck.
Yeah, we do adventurous heart.
Not into looking at other people fucking.
Is that what they're doing?
I assume so.
How very interesting.
Sorry, I'm just trying to see if I can generate an image for you.
I wonder how many zeros and ones will be made.
I mean, this actually, yeah, that's open. I might upload map.
Sesame!
Oh, Sesame.
Aww.
Hey, so was Vegeta always blonde, or?
The birds flew away.
Oh yeah?
I wonder if I can go there.
There we are. Quick little image there. So yeah, you make it to this church, and it's in a state. It's windows are smashed. The houses around are all kind of broken and falling apart, and there are body bags lined on the outside of it. It's clear it's an area just of death and decay. But keeping in the local aesthetic, yeah, it's walls are made of white marble, like all the churches around. Um, it's made of the same kind of material as the Bright Rock. It's supposed to be like a holy site, so pretty much anything that relates to the Rock is kind of made of this white marble. Um, but as you can see, even with like the sun shining on it, it just looks drab and dreary, and it's just. And when you go in, it's like a lot, like walls, like rows and rows of like hospitals. And you hear that like some of them are like muttering to themselves, like, oh, can you pass me this rag? Can you do this? And some of them like going, oh, Miranak's not here. We need Miranak to be here for this. And then on the corner of the Great Hall, there's like a few people kind of just giving their last rites to people who are about to die. And it's quite clear that this entire room is plague-ridden victims.
As we're sort of walking through, I'll point to just one of the people on one of the beds going to go, oh no, Melanie. That's a shame, I really liked her.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Wolf is like really pale and like, well, you wouldn't be able to tell he was really pale just from his nose. But like, it's like, oh my god, fuck.
Thought you were a healer, man.
I am, this is a lot of death, I don't like this at all.
Some woman comes up to you and she's like, oh, good. Are you a healer? Are you here to help us? We need all the help we can get. Can you help? And like you can see, she's like trembling, like she's got blood all over her, and she's like, we need the help, please.
Oh my god. This is brutal.
Shit, they'd love to help, yeah. Off you go, Wolfie.
What? Fucking what?
Oh, amazing! Thank you. I'll go take you to Merinac now. And she takes you all down like the corridor, and then up in a room. It's like a private, secluded room almost, but there is still sick people in there. And inside is you recognize him immediately, Phoebe. You recognize him from your time at the. What the hell is that? Yeah, you recognize him from your time in the temple. It's a.
Is he the one who saved me, or is he another member of the temple?
I'll show you now. I'll tell you now. So you see a big man. He's kind of massive, and he's got big horns.
Oh, it's not you doing it.
What?
Yeah, he's got big horns, and he's just like, and he turns around and goes, "Nice to see you, Wolf." And then like you see this big Minotaur man clad in like golden plate armor, and like he's got a massive sword in the corner of the room. And you recognize him from the early days of the temple. He used to have brown fur, but now he's older. Brown has become kind of grey, and he's got a pair of round glasses on the edge of his nose, and you remember a couple of childhood memories from him. One of which was him reading stories to the kids. One of the kids being you, and he used to tell stories of all the gods and all the ancient, histories and stuff. And you also remember a memory of him when the temple was getting attacked by bandits. And he put in his armor, and he went out, and he defended the temple itself, you know. And then the last memory happened probably at the apex of the big war between the Kingdom of Eldar and the sovereign people of the Isles, which was the final memory of him, where he put on his armor and he said, "I won't be back." And then he's chucked his great sword over his shoulder, and then that was the last time he spoke. He walked away from the temple. And now you see him here, over the top of a dying person, like holding a rag down to him and just trying to heal the wound. And he's like, "I need you to help, Wolf. I'm glad you're here."
Wolf is like trembling a little bit, and he's got like, he's not crying, but he's got tears in his eyes, and he says, "Oh my God, Miranak, I never thought I'd see you again." But he rushes over and starts, starting to help with looking after this person. He sort of goes into that that acolyte mode, that healer mode, and is trying to assist. But he's still got tears in his eyes, and he's like,
but yeah, so Miranak looks at me, he's like, sees the symbol in your neck. And he goes, "Get into trouble yourself, I see."
Yeah, you can say that again. Have you seen it before?
I've seen the symbol before, and it's not good.
What does it mean?
And he's like, "It's not good. Whoever you're in league with, I'd stay away from."
Bit late for that, mate.
So, and he just, and he asks you, "What's happened?"
Well, what happened was, Wolf gives him the rundown of, getting the letter, and then the three of us, having this dinner with Thead at Bright Rock, and then the whole illusion thing, sort of being tricked into doing this quest for him, and that's how we got the marks, and that we've got 6 months to do this stuff, or we're fucked, mate. Ever heard of a curse like this before? Please tell me you have.
He's like, "I have." Sorry, just laughing at Sean. I was trying to send this to general chat, but like, kind of like,
Ah, he's so cute.
Why so fluffy?
yeah.
He's a very horny bird.
And he's just like, "Look, I can help you, and it will help you, but you need to help me first." I've been in this city now for a couple of months, and it's become clear to me there's a plague here. But it's not just any plague. It's created by man.
What?
Man-made. I have a lead. And I think I know where to start. If you help me, I'll help you. And I'll try and get rid of that mark for you. And your friends.
I was going to ask if that included the rest of us, actually.
To be honest, Miranak, the helping us with the mark is just a bonus. I'd do anything for you.
Oh, and you're adorable.
And he kind of, after he's dealt with his patients, he kind of gets up. He is a big guy. He is a big Minotaur man, and he kind of walks off to the his bookcase is kind of got in a corner, and he pulls out a book and kind of just throws it down on a desk and opens it up. And he looks through it and he finds the symbol that's on your necks.
Ooh.
He says, "Symbol of death," as in the god of death.
Sick.
Now,
That's my least favourite card.
but it's a god that might not even exist.
It clearly exists. It's carved on my fucking body.
Those who worship death are not. They're not nice people. Let's put it this way.
Those who worship death are the same who worship life, one hands in hands together. They do not exist without the other. That is always how everything has been.
Well, that is true. Oh, he's fucking shut down.
Sorry,
Right.
he used all his brain power on that.
He keeps fucking coming out with these really coherent, eloquent sentences, and then he just fucking breaks down.
I mean,
What happened? Something came over me.
He goes, get rid of that curse would be easy. But I can do my best to help you. But first, we need to put this plague in the ground. And he kind of like shows you other books and like things he's got on the desk, and he shows that like he goes, the plague started here, and he shows like a map of Bright Rock, and he's marked out areas on the map, and he's just going, plague started here. And it's in the Rich District. Only 3 people may have got it. But then it arrived here on the other side of the city. And it's just spread.
how did it get here? Do you know?
That's the weird thing about it. If it was a proper natural plague, it would have spread like wildfire. But it appeared first in the Rich District, and then appeared here. I can only assume that someone there set it off by accident before releasing it here.
So you think it was targeting the poor?
Where
With
if
the
the
city?
cure costs money, then obviously they're not going to get cured.
You see,
I genuinely didn't
people in the city, especially in the Rich District, they don't like the name Blight Rock. They wanted to stay the holy city, but to keep it the holy city, they can't have people, I guess, making it unholy, which is why I want to start investigating in the Rich District, which is known as Hillside. It's called Hillside because this is me speaking. It's called Hillside because, well, it's the side facing the entrance to the Bright Rock, essentially. So
It's the side on the hill.
yeah, the side opposite, under the cliff is literally all poor district. So they're all getting the runoff and like the sewage coming from the Rich District down into them. It's definitely a city of 2 different classes. I'm sure, yeah. I don't know if that kind of helps explain it.
Yeah.
But but anyway, Mirak carries on and goes, there's no way into the Rich District from here. No one in a mile will let us in. Especially looking like we look now. I suggest
I don't
we take the
like you,
catacombs.
but I look pretty fancy.
I suggest we take the catacombs. We go through the rock itself, come out on the other side, and go to the origin of that plague. You help me with this, I'll help you.
Okay. I'm happy to help you, Miranak, but I'm really pissed off that we have to go through catacombs.
He just kind of goes, stick with me. I'll make sure we're safe.
I have to ask, do you actually know how to help us before we go through all this?
If I can't help you with that orb, with that curse, I can help you with the orb. I know the name Alatreon, and I know the dragon.
How do you know the dragon? On like a
How
personal
do you know
level?
about the orb?
I don't know the dragon. I know the dragon of which is spoken. If that makes sense.
Excuse me, sir, we never mentioned an orb.
Yeah, Wolfen had told me.
You told him about the orb. Sorry, I tuned out for a while. Everything was happening so high up, I just kind of tuned out.
Yes, Wolfen had told.
I gave him the rundown of everything that happened.
Yeah. So he's like, Alatreon is one of the oldest dragons.
So we've
And
heard.
said that he lives in the oldest mountain. But to find the oldest mountain, we have to find the location. Because all the mountains around here are really fucking old.
Makes
I'm not gonna
sense.
say. I'm not gonna lie. It's not gonna be easy. You're not. If I can't cure your curse, we're gonna have to look for that orb, and I can help. But we need to cure this plague first. Otherwise, millions will die.
I think this is
And
probably
that's
our
something
best
I
bet.
cannot. With that, he's just like, he goes back to like, yeah, kind of like helping the other dying person on the bed, and he's just like, please, millions will die. I don't. Yeah, it's up to you. What do you want to do?
When would we leave for this?
As soon as we can.
Then there's no other way up except for the catacombs.
We can try going through the actual entryway, but it's guarded by the city guard itself. And there is a wizard in there, in one of the entry towers, whose entire job is to cleanse us of the filth of the poor district. And by doing that, he'll have to cast magic on us, and he'll have to, he'll discover we're not there honorably.
Right.
I don't think we've got much choice.
DM,
So-
question.
Hmm.
Obviously, I've been around here for a while. Would I know of any other options to get to the rich district, or is it just the two mentioned?
You would,
Okie doke.
but there is sort of caveats to that because, well, you're a thief, right?
Eh,
And you have like friends who may or may not be in some sort of guild.
yeah.
They would definitely know a way, but they don't trust anyone, especially not a robot who, well,
He has
shuts
some
down.
glitches.
Yeah, not a glitchy robot, and then two holy do-gooders essentially.
What am I saying? They barely trust me. Okay, right, catacombs.
It is worth a shot. You can either go for. Yeah. So you kind of got like a few options here. You can either go the Fuse Guild way, the main entrance, or the catacombs, which is way more dangerous than simply just going through the front door. But going through the front door can lead to you guys getting arrested and then thrown in the catacombs anyway.
True.
It's, as I said, this is essentially your story in my world. I'm just kind of trying to push you along.
Oh, I'm just thinking. I have actually got disguise self as a feature, as like a natural.
All I got is a disguise kit.
And we ain't disguised in him, are we?
I could just pull my cloak up a little bit more, cover my face.
I mean, honestly, we could just, like, buff him up a bit to make him look good as new. And him just shut up while we go through the gate, to be honest with you.
Good.
That seems like
Fair
a
enough.
lot of
Fair
work.
enough. And I could pretend to be, I don't know, some sort of noble coming to visit the city. If we get out of the city gates, go round to the entrance, the main entrance of the city, and then pretend that we're entering the city from a far off, I don't know, maybe coming from Eldar or something. We all pretend we're just visitors to the city and we're all nobles. We could make it in. And we have some robot guard dog.
It's possible.
Would need a horse and carriage though.
Ah.
I could possibly go hold of one of those.
What is a horse?
It's like a tall bird, mate.
I want one.
Sorry. Where's he from?
Not a fucking clue.
I am from a factory in the mountains.
You've never seen a horse.
Mate, he thinks everything's a bird.
You know, he might be a problem.
He was bathing in oil in the middle of a flipping tavern last night.
It was nice.
Mirror that.
Made my joints go
He's
less
definitely going to be a
squeaky.
problem.
Then we need to keep him in check. Let's just give him birds.
I like birds.
Can I be excluded from this?
Lol.
We hadn't noticed I am bird.
You are little bird.
I'm little bird with a dagger, please fuck off.
It's a little dagger as well.
Can still do a lot of damage, my dude.
You want to go, some little bird?
Right, let's fucking pack it in now. Right, we're gonna risk it. We're gonna go to the main entrance.
I need to speak with my contacts about getting us a horse and carriage.
Okay.
Who knows, they might have an extra job for us to do while we're there.
Woohoo.
A little bit of coin never hurt anyone, right?
Shall we all
Depends how
go?
hard you throw it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us go.
If we go with you, try and get this horse and carriage. We can set up the ruse.
I mean, yes, but you're gonna have to wait outside.
Fine by me.
I don't know how kindly they would take to outsiders. Unless you guys want to procure us some, perhaps, clothing.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, we can do a
Anyone
full-on
that wants to
shopping.
answer, really.
I will
We
get
could
us
do a
clothing.
Yeah, is there somewhere we could go to? I'm just thinking whether there'd be anywhere that like has some stashed sort of fancy clothes that they'll sell for some coin.
I would know this.
Yeah.
I would know this.
Yes. There is.
I would know this. I pull out my own map and just put it on the table.
There is a tailor you know of. There is a tailor you know of, and they kind of create works for the Thieves Guild.
Okay.
So they would be able to make some sort of fake noble attire for you,
Nice.
but they only make things for the Thieves Guild. So you'll have to be Astrid who
Oh, okay.
because otherwise they will not.
They won't accept us.
Yeah, because they basically create forgeries.
Mother.
Okay. So
I'm sure there's somewhere else, though. The name escapes me. The issue is that I can't be in multiple places at once.
It sounds like a you problem.
Sounds like an us problem.
can we get the clothes first and then go and get the horse and carriage?
Why don't we go get the clothes? And while they're, I'm assuming the tailor will have to, well, measure us. Why don't you go and get the horse and carriage?
If I put in a good word, will you behave?
Who are you talking to?
Obviously you.
He's known you 5 minutes and already gets it.
Lol.
As long as nothing happens to me, I will do nothing to someone else. All action is a reaction.
I'm almost sure that you just attacked a random skeleton earlier. All he was doing was dancing with his friends.
It had it coming, it looked at me funny. Movement
How
is
would you have
life.
known it was dark?
Miranak's just got like, he just head in his hand. It's just like,
It's a vibe. Do you not understand the vibe?
No.
Do I need to explain what a vibe is to you?
You need to explain it to yourself, my dude.
It's an emotional state or atmosphere of a place as communicated to and felt by others.
I sense a shutdown
just
coming.
he just kind of goes. Miranak says, "Who built you?"
Just to let you know, Marinak, apparently he created himself, so he's his own god.
I am the Almighty. I am the created and the creator. I can't.
Exhibit A.
Miranak just goes, "There's only one creator, and that's it." And then just
Fucking hell, Sean.
what did he just say?
There was a quack.
The duck noise.
There was a quack.
I didn't even hear the quack.
I might have to stop playing because I am starting to derail.
I know, I can tell. That's why I'm just kind of like setting up the next kind of
I
like.
mean, it's a good stop off because we're about to go on a journey.
The journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of like the natural bit. You've kind of got like your fourth party member.
Yeah. I love Miranak and I will defend him with my life.
I still think old Mustachio is beautiful.
Miranak, yeah.
Stunning lad he is.
Oh, it's a professional lad.
Miranak is, by the way, a paladin.
Even better. I love him.
This is more the vibe I'm getting. Just putting that out there. He's just so cute.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, no, I think that's a natural stopping off point because I've actually not got any kind of encounters built up yet. I've kind of like wanted to kind of set off the next.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah. Microsoft designer, mate.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's actually pretty good, to be fair. Like, it doesn't look weird.
No, it's not overly.
However, I typed in owl noble and just got a bunch of little owl kings over the forest, and it was quite amusing to me.
Microsoft Designer, is that on the lines?
It's free. If you just type it in, then if you log in, you get like a certain amount of like energy points a day that you can use. And then you get like 4 options per time.
Oh, okay. 1